Rick Henze taking on Nick Georgeson. This is the finals of the Father's Day Family Frenzy, the 501 Frenzy event. This is a race to 4. Let's see who is going to come out on top, folks. What do you say? What do you say? As we start off with a big 180 from Nick Georgeson. Not able to put in quite the mark that he did, but 95 scored here. This is the thing, if Nick can continue to do this, he's going to be a force in this final. And he about popped in another good one there. Get a little bit zoomed in coverage here on these two. Or at least we'll try to for this final. Nick does stand off just a little bit to the right, but I think we'll be just fine getting a little bit zoomed in view. Look at this. And he goes 45 on that one. I've always liked the 25 a look there, but Nick just says, what you talking about? I leave double eight, and I'm going to peg it first or second dart here.
And Rick not going down without a fight either.
No, big 180 there for him. This is going to be a phenomenal final. This is a great one. This is going to be a great one.
I looked up, people were saying hi to me, and they're like, oh, you just get here? I'm like, no. I was hiding back there in the corner, and all of a sudden they're playing already.
Yeah, they didn't waste any time. I was sitting here, I was setting up a couple things, and I look over, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, so much for that one.
I didn't think they were going to actually pay attention to the sign that no warm-up darts allowed. Just go right into the match.
They certainly are not giving us any reason to turn away. I told you folks, don't go anywhere. Some of you did, some of you didn't.
Yep.
But we appreciate you hanging out with us. Still around 200 viewers. Share this thing around. Let your friends know we are live this weekend in Wisconsin. Once again, 3rd time this year.
That's good. That's a record for you.
Love it. Love it. Booyah Cup, Whammo, and now the Father's Day Family Frenzy. Can't beat that. And I tell you what, I got to go sign up for the draw before we get too late.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ruh-roh. Allison better not leave me out. Hunt her down.
I think you'll be all right.
I'll sneak in some way.
I know people around here.
David Gott said, this is a better view than the window.
Well, that's because you're a window licker. Oh, can you make sure I'm in too, please? No, not yet. No.
Looks like I'm already signed up for the draw. Jeremy points at me and says, you're signed up.
Nick with the big 180.
I got to check and see what I owe the man. Alrighty, now I know. Paul Rogers saying, YouTube on the TV, Facebook for the comments here in Rockford. I actually came through Rockford, Illinois.
Did you?
On my way up. I actually need to check out, is Racine where the
Booyah Cup was?
Well, that's where the Booyah Cup was, but was that where the women's league of their own or whatever, the women's baseball team was?
I don't think so.
I know it was Rockford and Racine in like the movie or whatever.
Well, it could have been. You know, I haven't seen that movie since it was in the theater. All I remember is there's no crying in baseball, right?
Hey, listen
that was
here.
From that movie.
I just caught myself up on that one like a couple days ago. I had to watch it. You're dang right, man.
Yeah.
Love me some good old flicks.
I just introduced the kids to the Dumb and Dumber movie.
Oh, and, good classic, buddy.
Yeah. Earlier today we were watching the Forrest Gump movie. And that's like one of my all-time favorites. They actually filmed that down in Beaufort, South Carolina when I was in the Marines.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Marines from our base were extras in the Vietnam scenes for that movie. So
DJ Sayer tuning in.
What's up,
saying,
DJ?
gotta admit, haven't seen Nick play before. Pretty impressed by the mechanics. Any idea how long he's been playing? I'm not sure how long he's been playing.
I don't know. He's been around for a while. He's just starting to come up and do more soft tip, but he's primarily a steel tip player. So he plays in the Dart Players Chicago, you know, that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Virginia Beach, he travels to a lot of the other ones. And
I think his main goal, I think, now is to broaden his knowledge because of his channel.
Yep.
He's got a very nice channel.
Yeah.
There with Bullshot. I think it's a great thing he's got going. I mean, he's got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
So you don't have that kind of following without having something going right for you.
Exactly. And, you know, even no matter how much experience you have, whether you're a new player or an old player, you know, me with almost 30 years under my belt, I tune in and I watch his videos, and you never know. There's always that one thing you can learn.
Yep. Look at this. He's just proven to be impressive. His follow-through is impressive. Everything is impressive.
It is.
The only thing he slightly does is, I was saying earlier, he kind of has just a touch of a sway.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
It's a lip pucker. He puckers his lip on right before he throws it.
It's a little awkward how he pulls back his dart, because he pulls it back just a touch to the left and under his nose. You don't see that often.
Exactly.
Kind of a straight way. You see it more towards one cheek or the other cheek. So...
See that? He blows kisses right before he shoots. See it? See?
Scott saying, how many followers does Cul-de-sac Dad have? Not too many. Not too many. We just keep it to USA Darts here. That's right. DJ saying, I have seen some Dart Connect stats from Steel Tip, and the ones I've seen didn't translate to what I'm watching here. I think he's around the mid-70s, 80s.
Yeah, mid-70s or 80s. And, you know, that how I always say, you know, it's not about the average. You know, it's all about the timing.
Yeah.
I know Maloney and I go back and forth with that a lot. But, yeah, it definitely doesn't... it doesn't translate. I completely see where DJ is coming from. You know, it definitely doesn't.
Tim Goodwin and Jason Watt saying definitely left eye dominant, and I kind of I wondered that myself, because that slightly back to the left kind of you know, that kind of signifies it, but it's just more towards like the middle left than really more over, you know.
Exactly.
Got to see a left eye dominant person more to that left side.
Correct. Rick just continually pounding these 180s. And I jinxed them.
The old commentator's curse. Jason saying, I'm left eye dominant, pull to the center also. Well, you're also like 7'6" or whatever, so I can't even see that high, let alone.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Just kidding.
Nick with a 180 of his own. Wow. This is the match we were hoping for, and it's happening.
Look at this from Rick.
Right back
one.
at him. 3 180s in this leg already. So.
Back and forth. What a fantastic final we're seeing.
Making it interesting. The 140. Both sitting on outs. And, you know, this is exactly it. You know, this is much more exciting than just watching people hit bullseyes all day.
Yeah, exactly.
So much different.
Look at that, 45.55.
And what did Nick
Great
shoot?
stuff.
He probably shot a 45 or something, too.
Just trying to see it before he popped it on over.
Yep.
Too quick for these eyes. These eyes. Too quick for these eyes.
God, now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head. Oh, jeez.
DJ Sayer saying Nick reminds me of Brad Wethington with
Brad
a
Wethington,
slightly
yes.
less aggressive follow-through.
Yes.
You know who that is?
Brad Wethington, him and Danny Vegas used to shoot doubles together.
Okay.
So Brad was a very big steel tip player at the time, and he was at the Ozarks a couple years ago. And awesome guy, man. He's one of my favorites. Just super outgoing, very nice. But yeah, it was. He had that just straight shot, that just straight to the board, like the dart was on a rail, you know, type of shot. And yeah, you could see a lot of old videos of him.
Speaking of Danny Baggish, I just wanted to mention here on stream what a heartbreaker today. We were watching that here.
That was, oh my God.
Man,
yeah.
You got to feel for both those guys, Jules and Danny,
Yeah.
but played well. They played
yeah.
with their hearts on their sleeves. I mean,
Always.
yeah, they had not the best doubles in the first couple legs,
Yep.
but geez, with that pressure on
man.
you.
You know, just the excitement when he hit those first 2 trip 20s, like it was. Yeah. I'm speechless. That's why I didn't even post on it or anything. You know, it was just there's no other word but heartbreaking.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It was
Exactly. So I just wanted to acknowledge that here on the stream. Rick
Yep.
looking at 243, gonna try to pop a couple triples. He does it there. How about another?
And he's
How about
staying there.
another?
You know, if it's working, he doesn't. You know, he doesn't even look at a setup dart or looking down at the trip 19 after those first 2 trip 20s. He's just screw it. You know, I'll do the $180 and see where I go from there.
Followed right in. Exactly what he
This
does.
Nick right here.
Old Rob Cross.
See, that's his nice little reset. You know, he's there mentally. It's just so.
In there,
Yeah,
look at him.
He is. I mean, it's his psychological game is what makes him an even more dangerous player. You know, not just the skill, but the psychological part of it.
I believe he's got his CDC tour card too, doesn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
I think he does. Possibly a name to write down as a lookout for in the next year or two, if not
Oh yeah,
at the next event.
yeah. I mean, he's around there for steel tip, and I think he's just getting into the soft tip, and he's liking it.
Like you were saying earlier, timing is going to be key for him. If he can catch that right bracket at the right time,
Oh yeah,
if he finds his right rhythm at the right time, he can really
he's gonna
advance.
do it. Yeah.
Kenneth Meniger says, yes, he has his CDC tour card. So does Jason and David. So appreciate you guys saying that. I figured so. I just refresher.
Yeah.
A little brain refresher.
We're letting the people that didn't know that, we're letting them know.
With a question mark on
Yes,
the end.
yes. Is that a question or a statement?
Ooh, Rick.
Uh-oh. Now he's only going to hit 2 more trip 20s. Okay, maybe 1.
Way to go.
Oh,
Way to go.
Was that a commentator curse again?
See what Nick can do here. Popping a nice 180. That would
Gonna a
be
big
nice.
shot. There it is.
Ooh, you see him just.
It's just, now he's getting into it.
I love it. I love it.
You know, the only thing that I don't like about Nick, and I don't know if he's done a video on this yet, but is that he beat me in the first round today. So if he hasn't done a video on that, I think I might do a video on that. Go downstairs. It's not a gimme.
No, it's certainly not.
Definitely not a gimme. Look at that. Just like that.
And look at Nick. He goes immediately back to the water, takes a drink, and says, "Uh-oh, how did this happen?"
Yeah.
I don't think he
I
even
didn't
saw himself
expect
get a
that
look.
either. Not at all.
As you said,
Not
it's
with the way Rick's been shooting. No way.
Said no gimme, and that's exactly what it was. No gimme. 58, 18 for tops. Tops for Nick to win this 501 frenzy. Rick can't even look. You see him?
I wouldn't either.
You know he's going to pop it first
There
dart,
it
and
is.
that's exactly what he does. Nick Georgeson,
Nick,
everybody.
the champion.
Wow.
You know, after I played him the first match, I said, you better win this so I can say at least that I lost to the guy who won it all. So it's amazing how you can threaten people with a gun. And he did it. So in a way, I won also.
You can see how much it means to him. Even giving a few fist pumps there is he plays
Big
with
time.
some energy.
Man.
Hey everyone, Will here. Thanks for viewing the video. Just wanted to send you a reminder, if you liked this content, make sure to give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page, or head on over to YouTube. Give us a subscribe. We certainly appreciate it. If you like some of the merchandise I'm wearing, maybe the hat, maybe the jersey, head on over to usadarts.live, where you can get some of that merchandise for yourself to rep at your next tournament. Thanks for watching.